MEV is not possible on Base, but people are making money on it through very different methods, and I'm going to show you exactly what is possible on Base, how to take advantage of this massive blockchain, because Coinbase has hundreds of millions of users in crypto, and they are going to move them to Base very easily. So you don't want to sleep on this. It's going to be larger than Solana, Binance Smart Chain. It's going to be huge. So let's take a look at what Base is capable and what methods there are to make money on it. Now, sniping, let's start with sniping, is one of the most effective ways to make money on Base. Now, the problem is that there are no private bundles, there are no private transactions, there's no flashbots or any other system like Jito available on Base. There's nothing like that yet. In the future, I'm sure that will be possible, but right now it's not possible. So how do we snipe a project? How do we make money with private bundles if it's not possible? Well, take a look at this. Here you see a bunch of transactions, and this is just a bot that is buying multiple times for different wallets in a smart contract transaction. In one transaction, he is sniping for multiple wallets. So the way you snipe on Base is you can't send a bundle where you execute a buy with different wallets. That's the regular way of doing it. You simply, on Ethereum or Binance, you send a bundle where you buy with multiple accounts a specific project. You snipe it. On Base, you can't do that. So you gotta buy with one smart contract that buys and distributes the funds to different wallets. Now, there are many different other ways to do that, but most projects, they do it this way. Most people don't know how to do that, so if you want to snipe a project or you're interested in sniping on Base, send me a message on Telegram. The link is down below. I will provide you with the code, the script. Now, you gotta note that this is an expensive bot. I don't sell it for free, for cheap, because it's very capable. It can make you a lot of money if you snipe the right projects. It's a sniping bot. So yeah, there's alternative ways to buy on Binance. If you want to buy a project, you can do it with multiple accounts, send multiple transactions over in different blocks. But at the end of the day, it's a risky thing. So the best way to do it is to use a smart contract. Now, if you want to snipe your own project, now what's common in recent years or months is that people, instead of allocating some of the tokens, project owners, instead of allocating some of the tokens for their team, they simply say, okay, we are going to fair launch this project. We are not going to keep any of the tokens, zero team allocation, but we are going to snipe our own project. Some of them are open with that. They are saying, okay, we are going to snipe our own project. We're going to put our money into the project. Others just pretend that they don't own any of the tokens. They just launch it and magically the token is sniped in the first block. Now, that is because the best way to launch projects in 2024 and probably 2025 is to snipe your own project using private bundles and specific ways like we've seen here, where you set up the token contract in a way where you can actually buy before others. You can execute the buy transaction yourself and things like that. So that's how you do it in this year and the next coming year. You buy your own project. If you're launching a crypto project, you gotta snipe your own token. That is the best way, because then you can control as much supply as you want with some of your money up front. Of course, put in some of the money up front. Now, there's a lot of steps that can be affected in the project, so you gotta be careful with that process. If you're interested in that, if you want to launch a project, send me a message on Telegram again. I'll help you make sure you can snipe it yourself and keep that allocation for you. But that's the idea. If you want to snipe, if you want to make money on Base, you can do arbitrage or sniping. Sniping is probably the best way because it's not that competitive. Base is a huge blockchain. It's growing very, very fast, and not many people are interested in it. Like Solana or others where there are already tools for private bundles. On Base, you gotta play with the mempool without any private transactions. So what you do is you set up a sniper bot, you find projects that are worth sniping using some intel, intelligence, research, whatever you want, and you snipe them with a specific tool. And I can provide you that tool if you send me a message on Telegram for a price, of course. And when it comes to arbitrage, well, Base recently has released the Uniswap V2 contract because it wasn't available until recently. So now you can launch projects with fees on Uniswap. But many of the people are deciding to launch on SushiSwap directly. They launch on SushiSwap or others like KyberSwap, and that's where you can make money from arbitrage. You can simply take a look at those pools and balance them out with a bot that does buys and sells to distribute the funds and make sure all of the pools available on Binance, on Base, are balanced in terms of price. So that's how you do it. That's how you make money in Base. That's how you get paid big time. There are people doing it like this guy. He sniped a project. As you can see, there's a buy for 0.05, another buy for 0.049, 47. He is buying a single project. He is probably sniping this project on the first or second block after this project was released. You can even snipe it on the first block. I'm not sure if there is a mempool on Base. I have to check that out, but if there is one, then you can take advantage of that. If not, you can still do it. You can just take a look at past transactions by reading the previous block. So that's how you do it. That's the point of this video, to show you the different ways you can make money on Base, different ways you can launch your own project, different ways that the things that changed in the past. You launch a project, you set up an ICO or a pre-sale, which is still going on, by the way, and you get some money, you launch a project, you keep some of the tokens for the team and so on. But now, given the regulations that are involved in crypto and the fact that people don't trust projects with team allocations because they're risky, let's face it, if a project has like 50% of the supply given to a specific team member, that person can sell anytime and nuke the price, destroy the chart, pretty much rock the project without removing liquidity. They can just sell their entire supply, making the coin worthless. So that's why it's very important to make sure liquidity is locked and the project is not allocating any of the tokens for the team. That's how you do it in this age. So yeah, that's the state of crypto right now. And basechain is gonna be huge. It's already growing fast, so I'll pay very close attention to that. Use DEX tools, DEX View to analyze projects and buy on the most recent ones, and then use tools like a sniper to buy projects early, or maybe an automated sniper. You can do many different things on Base as long as you have some intelligence on what is worth your time and what maybe not so good for purchasing. At the end of the day, you make money from information. If you know a specific project is gonna launch and it has a huge marketing team behind it, you know that project is gonna do well. So at that point, you gotta be ready and prepared. I don't know if any snipers like Banana or Maestro are familiar with Base. I don't know if they're already using that chain, but if not, I will pay very close attention because not many people are actually doing this. This guy probably made a lot of money here, many purchases, but that may be the project owner sniping his own project and buying and distributing the tokens for different wallets, different team members or so. So hope you like this video. Make sure to give it a like, subscribe, leave a comment. What is your opinion on Base? Do you think it's gonna be growing in the coming years? Do you think there is an MEV solution like Flashbots coming to Base? If so, what would you like to see in terms of MEV on Base? Because sandwiching is not possible right now, but arbitrage is possible. So yeah, what kind of MEV bots would you like to see on Base? What do you think is gonna be happening to this chain in the future. See you soon. Join my email list and send me a message on Telegram if you're interested in the sniping bot for Base, or if you're interested in a specific custom bot for Base or any other chains. I'm telling you, it's not gonna be cheap, so you gotta be aware that I'm not selling the bots for cheap. But if you're serious, send me a message. See you soon. Bye.